Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I have 3 spring projects for you. It has a touch of whimsy because I think spring is a magical season, so I really hope that you enjoy. So for the first project we're going to be making a spring gnome. I'm going to be making this the easiest way. I've done this before once, so I'm going to be using a disposable cup and this is going to be the main body of the gnome. To cover the cup, because obviously we don't want it to look like a cup, I'm taking this piece of felt and I'm going to wrap it around and cut its size, and we're also going to glue it in place. Now you can see it doesn't quite cover, but that doesn't matter because we're going to have the beard in this area anyway. So once you're done, this is how it's going to look. I'm just going to secure those edges down. Next you're going to be taking a plant pot. So this is the one that I've got and it fits perfectly on here. We're going to paint it, so I am going with a bright yellow colour. This is Lemon Yellow by Arteza. So I'm going to call this the pothead gnome. So as you can see, I'm going to need a few layers of paint, so I'm going to try this one with my heat gun and then apply a few more layers. The next thing you want to do is grab some faux fur. So I've got this white one here. I actually wanted yellow just to tie in with spring, so I didn't have any dye either. In the end I had to grab some paint and I took my material, added the paint with some water in a tub and then mixed it into the material, and I've got this. So I actually did manage to dye it in the end, and that explains all of the paint on my hands. So I'm going to stick this on my cup now. Then you're going to bring back your plant pot and we're going to stick it on the top here. Now I'm also taking a little bit of the faux fur and I'm going to stick it on the top so that it kind of looks like his hair is sprouting out of the plant pot. For his nose I'm going to be taking a wooden bead and I'm going to use some makeup just to colour it pink lightly. So I've got this old one that I had from when I was a child, honestly. I've had it for so many years and now I use it for my crafts. So I've got this pink one. I'm just going to add that to the nose like this. And then taking my dotting tool, this is called, and you've got a sharp side and this one here is the one that I use just to make little dots with. And I'm taking my white acrylic paint. Just going to add 3 or 2 little dots on the nose. It's just like this. And then turn your nose around, get some hot glue. We're going to place it, usually I'll place it right under the hat, but this time I'm going to place it just slightly under. And then whenever you add the nose, the gnome comes to life. Now we're going to embellish, so I'm taking some sunflowers. I'm going to hot glue them onto the plant pot. I'm also going to take a green leaf and add that right next to the sunflower. It looks like it belongs, but it doesn't. It actually came from another plant. And then I'm taking some bees. And I'm just going to get rid of this because I don't want it to be 3D. It's like a puffy sticker and it gives it some dimension. So just adding a drop of hot glue there. And then just adding a final bee there. This is actually still wet, that's why it looks like a wet dog. So hopefully it dries and looks a bit better. Fluffs up a little bit, I'm going to brush it. I really love how unique and creative this gnome is. It's definitely one of a kind and I just love the sunflowers and the bees and the little bit of hair that's coming out of that pot. I hope that you're enjoying watching so far. Please do leave me a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed. Today's video is also part of a friendly collaboration. There's going to be some more ideas for you in a playlist, so that's going to be in my description box for you to check out. It's also pinned in my comments, so once you're done watching my video, do check out their ideas and send the ladies some love. For the next project, I'm taking a piece of bark. I found this in the park, that rhymes. And then I'm going to be taking some artificial flowers and greenery. So these are lavender. This was actually off a wreath. And then I've got some bits here. So I'm just going to be working with these, arranging them how I like, and then sticking them down with some hot glue. I'm going to place this purple fairy in the middle, so I'm going to carry on arranging, but I just needed to place her there to see how it looks. In the grooves, I'm going to add some small little sprigs like this. And then I'm taking these flower heads to carry on decorating. I'm taking a vintage butterfly and I'm going to add that right here, just taking my hot glue again to stick that down. And then let's add 2 toadstools. I'm going to have them at various heights, so this one a little bit longer and then this one shorter, so it comes down like this, or vice versa. You can just take them off the wires with some pliers. So this one I'm going to stick directly down. And then to finish off, I'm taking a bee and I'm going to add that to the flower with my hot glue again, just taking the sticky foam pad off. So here's the final project. Let me know what you think, because I really love it. I think it's so sweet, and I love the fact that I use the natural bark and then you've got the artificial greenery, and I just love how all the colours and the elements have come together. The addition of the paper butterfly as well as that sweet bee sitting in the flower. Okay, so for the next project, I'm going to be taking this frame here. I don't like the colour of it. I actually painted this for another project, so it's not even the original colour, but I'm going to paint this white. So my frame is nice and dry now. I actually use like 3 layers and you still can see a little bit of the brown coming through, but I don't mind that. And then I've taken some sticks and painted them. That's their natural colour. So we're going to turn this into a window. I'm going to cut them to size. This one fits perfectly actually. So I'm going to have one in the middle and then one going this side. So we're going to cut this and then you're going to stick them in place with whatever glue you're using. I always use hot glue. So now I'm just sliding the other one in position. And this actually doesn't need to be glued down, because it just fits in there perfectly. Now we're going to start decorating the window, and I'm going to take some moss as well as some flowers to do that. So let's begin with one of these paper flowers. I think I'm going to need some pliers to get rid of the wire. So I'm going to go with the pink and then I think a red. And then I'm going to be adding some moss to the corner as well. And depending on the moss that you're using, this one is reindeer moss and it's quite like chunky. So sometimes I like to just trim it a little bit, neaten it up. And then in this corner again, I'm going to be adding some glue and then we're going to stick some moss down. I'm taking some more flowers. These ones are artificial flowers, so they're not paper flowers, and I'm going to stick them here. I actually replaced the paper flowers because I preferred the way that these look. I'm taking this butterfly sticker and I'm going to cut it because I don't like the excess card around it. And then we're going to stick it, I'm thinking here. We'll go ahead and stick that on. I'm going to leave the sticky foam pad on there because I do want a little bit of dimension. So I've just printed this on the internet onto some paper. It's a watercolour painting of a sky, and I'm going to stick that onto some card for stability because the paper is a little bit flimsy, and then we're going to add that to the back of this, so it's going to be looking like this. How gorgeous does that look? And if you want to, you can actually do this by hand yourself. Watercolour painting is quite easy and it's really relaxing to do. So just taking my glue stick here to stick the image onto the card. I've just placed my window on top. I'm going to draw along it so I know how much to cut because the rest of that goes white, so you can't really see. And I'm sorry, I'm using fabric scissors. I know a lot of people get annoyed with that. Then once you've got it all ready and cut out size, take your glue and add some all the way down the border of the frame. Got to be quick with hot glue as well. Right, and then we have to secure that in place. This may be my favourite project from today. It's vintage, shabby chic and miniature, so it really screams me. If you love creative, unique content, make sure you subscribe and leave me a thumbs up so I know that you've enjoyed. So that's all of today's projects. I really hope that you have enjoyed them and that you leave feeling inspired. If you love this video, please do share it and let me know your favourite in the comments below. Don't forget to check out the playlist with my other friends and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye.